friends to you? Personally, for me, friends are extremely important because to some extent, they are much closer to me compared with my families. And sometimes they are the people to whom I could share my deepest feelings and some little secrets with. So they know me better. And I do believe friendship is the kind of relationship that really requires you to devote time and energy to maintain. And the next question is, do you often go out with your friends? Well, honestly speaking, I'm not that type of person who would actually invite my friends to hang around or to actively contact them. But I do enjoy spending time with them. Maybe because I was quite caught up in my own life, I was rather busy. Still, it feels good to hang around with them. And the next question is, where do you often meet each other? Personally, for me, my favorite meeting place with my friends would definitely be my home or their homes because I feel rather comfortable sitting in the environment that I'm familiar with, and we could all wear pajama and have a talk and to, just relax together. Yeah, but I really don't enjoy spending time in the shopping mall, honestly. And the next question is, what do you usually do with your friends? As I've mentioned, my ultimate purpose for meeting my friends would be to have conversations. I really enjoy talking to them. I feel good when I hear them talking about their own experience, the funny episodes happened in their life. Yeah, it's just like communicating with each other, and that should be enough for me. And occasionally, if there are some good movies on show in the cinema, we would also go watch movies together. So the last question is, do you have a friend you have known for a long time? Yes, honestly, I have a lot of friends from my childhood that we've known each other for over 20 years. Even though we don't really constantly keep in contact with each other because we're separated in different cities, still, whenever I go back to my hometown, whenever I meet with them, I feel like I just go back to the time when I first met them. Yeah, it's like a very special feeling, so I do have a lot of them from my childhood.
So, how important are friends to you? Well, I think friends are rather important and essential in my life because they are the family we choose for ourselves. When we are in trouble, they are the persons we can turn to for help. And when we are lost, we can always ask them for some suggestions or some practical advice. Because I think my friends got this healing power that can easily calm me down and help me out in some desperate moments. So yeah, I catch up with my friends pretty much on a monthly basis just to update each other with what is going on with us recently. Do you often go out with your friends? Well, as I said, I don't go out with my friends that often, pretty much on a monthly basis, because most of the time we're busy with our study or work. We just don't have that much time and energy to set a time or place to meet up. But it doesn't mean that it would hurt our relationship if we don't see each other often, because we can always share interesting things or news over the phone. Sometimes we might give each other a video call to catch up a bit, so it doesn't seem that necessary to go out with my friends often. Where do you often meet each other? Well, I think it really depends. Most of the time, or I would say 9 out of 10 times, we would find a shopping mall or a restaurant meetup because it's nice to have some food and drink while we catch up with each other. And the shopping mall is a great complex that offers us all kinds of entertainments. Let's say if we feel like to see a film after meals, we can always go ahead and do it. And if we want to do some shopping or just wander around, we don't need to worry about the bad weather either. What do you usually do with your friends? Well, as I said, most of the time we would go out to have a meal together or watch a film or go to check out some new spots like a fancy or internet famous restaurant or cafe. But recent years I found that most of my friends have got their own places, so we just meet each other in our own places, which is more comfortable and convenient because we don't need to dress up and get ourselves prepared to go out. And it's nice to have some takeout or delivery food since we can taste the dishes from different restaurants.
First question is, how important are friends to you? Well, I have to say my friends really play an essential part in my life. Whether I want to share good news or I just need someone to talk with me or listen to me when I'm feeling depressed, they are always there for me, no matter what. I'm so blessed to have a bunch of gal pals in my life. They literally lit up my world and bring me positive energy. The next question is, do you often go out with your friends? Yes, definitely. I'm a sociable person and I truly enjoy hanging out with several close friends and doing interesting things like having a hearty meal, having a picnic, going hiking, shopping, or having afternoon tea, which is quite relaxing and delightful. It seems like time flies when I stay with them. The third question is, where do you often meet each other? Well, it really depends on what we are meeting for, but we regularly meet at a local coffee house. All of us are coffee lovers, and it's a great place to catch up. Not only can we savor the fresh Americano there, but also we can have a lot of fun chatting in a cozy vibe, to talk about something interesting happened to us recently, or some celebrity scandals. So yeah, we have already been regulars of that cafe. The last question is, what do you usually do with your friends? Well, I really enjoy spending time with my girls doing a wide variety of things. Sometimes we have a get-together in a restaurant or grab a cup of coffee at a coffee house. Sometimes we hang out at each other's houses and watch movies together. It's also interesting to try new things, like visiting internet's famous shops or traveling to other cities. But no matter what we do, I truly enjoy their company.
How important are friends to you? Friends are incredibly important to me. I can't imagine life without close friends and people I can confide in and count on. True friends are the family you choose and the support system that helps you get through all of life's ups and downs. Friends make the good times better and the hard times bearable. They add richness, humor, and adventure to life. Overall, friends play an absolutely fundamental role in my happiness, well-being, and ability to lead a meaningful existence. I'd really be lost without them. Do you often go out with your friends? Yes, I try to get together with friends as often as possible. We go out for meals and drinks, see movies or shows, go hiking or engage in other outdoor activities, travel together when we can, host game nights in, and just generally try to make the time to socialize regularly. Getting out and about with friends is a great way to distress, catch up on each other's lives, strengthen our bonds, and just enjoy each other's company. While life does get busy, I make seeing friends a priority because those interactions are so rejuvenating. An evening out with friends can make all the difference in my week. Where do you often meet each other? My friends and I have a few usual hunts and meeting spots. We frequently meet up at some of our favorite local restaurants or pubs. There are a couple of places in particular where the food is great, the environment is lively but still conducive to good conversation, and the staff knows us well. We also meet at each other's homes quite a bit, especially for casual get-togethers like watching a big game on TV, playing board games or video games, or just hanging out on someone's patio on a nice day. And of course, we can often be found at some of the city's major landmarks, event venues, or parks, especially in the summer. The beach, museums, fairs, and summer festivals are always good excuses for us to meet up, make a day of it, and enjoy some sun and recreation. So in summary, food and drink establishments as well as outdoor meeting spots feature prominently in where my friends and I regularly get together. What do you usually do with your friends? Mainly we just chat, grab a coffee or drink, and catch up properly. Talk about anything and everything going on in our lives. Have a laugh, share some stories, jokes, or frustrations. That's really the foundation of our friendship, being able to openly converse for hours. When we've got the time, we also like to get out and do social activities together. Check out new restaurants, see movies, go hiking, or travel for quick weekend getaways. Things like casual barbecues, dinner parties, game nights, or watching sports at one of our places are always a good time too. At the end of the day, though, it's not so much what we're doing as much as just the simple fact we're hanging out in each other's company. There's no one I'd rather waste time with. My friends are the sort of people I can sit in silence with and still feel like we've had an amazing conversation. Or call up last minute because I've had a bad day and just need to talk. They're the family I chose, and life would be pretty dull without them.